Clint and Ava, two siblings, share the cost of a bottle of perfume for their mother. They each paid a different amount. When they walked into the store, Clint had 5/8 of the amount of money Ava had. Clint paid 5/9 of the cost of the bottle of perfume using 2/3 of his money. Ava paid the rest, and she had $80 left. How much did the bottle of perfume cost? It's a fairly challenging problem, and I will try to do it visually, mostly visually, let's put it that way. And let's see where we start. So we have two siblings, Clint and Ava. And this picture represents the relative amounts of money the two siblings had. Clint had 5/8 the amount of money Ava had. So if Clint had 5 squares, Ava must have had 8 squares. And we'll nicely line them up. Actually, I'll need a lot more room, so I'm going to squeeze these names there. It is a tedious problem, okay? And we have to be patient. So this is what they walked into the store with. Ava's money had 5 equal parts, and Clint's money had, Ava's money had 8 equal parts, and Clint's money had 5 equal parts. Now the catch is this line. Clint paid 5/8, 5/9 of the cost of the bottle with 2/3 of his money. Now, Clint's money is being represented here by 5 boxes, and it's not so easy to find 2/3 of 5. So we're going to employ a trick, and here is our trick. So we're going to take each box, okay, of each person and split it into 3 equal parts as such, as follows. So each box, Ava's money was represented by 8 boxes or squares, and Clint's original amount was represented by 5 boxes or squares. Now it's very hard to find 2/3 of 5 because we know Clint used 2/3 of his money. So what we did, because of 2/3, if we cut each box of Clint's money into 3 equal parts, then Clint has now 15 equal parts. And I can find 2/3 of 15, and 2/3 of 15 is 10. And one more thing, let's say each 1/3 of each box represents X dollars. Let's just say that. Okay, I know we're introducing a variable, but it's a very simple variable. Nothing fancy, I can assure you that. Each third of a box represents X dollars in both cases, okay? Here too. All right, that's important. Okay, now I can say that Clint originally had 15X dollars and Ava originally had 24X dollars because Ava has 24 little strips. Each strip represents X dollars, and Clint originally had 15 little strips, and each strip represents X dollars. So we can do a better job as follows. Clint originally had, we can put it like this. I don't think it's a bad idea. Put it here. And Ava had 3 times 8, 24X dollars. So we are introducing some variables here. Excuse me. Now we're going to represent the cost of the bottle of perfume, and let's write it properly. Okay. Now the underlying part is difficult. Clint paid 5/9 of the cost of the bottle of perfume using 2/3 of his money, and of course Ava paid the rest. So the cost of the bottle of perfume can be represented by a strip with 9 equal parts. Okay? And on top of that, if Clint paid 5 equal parts, Ava paid the rest. She clearly paid. She clearly paid 4/9 of the cost of the bottle. Okay? Now, here is what you really want to understand. Clint paid this much, the blue part, using 2/3 of his money. 2/3 of his money has to be this much. 10 of those strips has to be. Okay? Why? He altogether had 15 X's, and 2/3 of 15 is 10. So each strip or sliver of a square represents X. I have 10 X's here. I have to divvy up 10X among 5 of the blue rectangles, and that's not too difficult. 2X per box. And I'm going to go ahead and make these 2x's too because all the pieces are the same size. Now, clearly, Ava paid 8x. Okay, so let's take this guy here. This is what Ava paid, 6, 7, 8. Okay, from this picture in the bottom, Ava must have paid 8x. All right, hopefully you're with me so far. Now the question says Ava paid the rest and she had $80 left. This has to represent $80. This has to. This has to. How many strips are here? 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 16 strips. 16 strips must represent $80. So we'll do a little bit of math here. So basically what we're claiming is 16x is equal to 80. Therefore, x, therefore, x is equal to 80 over 16, which is 5. X must represent $5. We're now almost done, actually. If X represents $5, this cost of the bottle is really 18x, 2x plus 2x plus 2x, if you count all the x's. So there are 9 boxes, and each box is worth 2x dollars. 9 times 2 is 18. So this the entire cost of the bottle must be 18 times 5. And let's write it down. $18 times 5, which is $90. And that's the cost of the bottle of perfume. Okay, and we have it.